Love? How would you define it? And the love you're in right now, what kind is it, really? Let me show you every way the world has tried to explain love. By the end, you might finally figure out what your love means. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell because even love needs a little commitment. Agape love, Christian perspective. Most human love has conditions we love because someone is attractive, kind, or treats us well. But agape love is different. It says, I love you simply because you exist. Even if you're betrayed, even if you lose everything true love keeps giving. Like Jesus praying for those who crucified him. Like parents sacrificing for their children. In this view, love is not a feeling, but a decision. Not about receiving, but giving. Only God's love is perfect, and humans are encouraged to mirror that divine love. Survival instinct, evolutionary psychology. Evolutionary psychologists see love not as romance, but as a survival tactic. Men are drawn to youth not just for beauty, but because it signals fertility. Women seek stable men not just charm, but long-term resources for survival. Your heart races not from magic, but because ancient survival codes in your DNA are activating. Even jealousy has roots. Men fear wasting resources on someone else's child, while women fear abandonment and loss of security. In this view, love is less about emotion and more about evolutionary math. Theory of forms, Plato. Plato saw love as a spiritual journey toward ultimate beauty. When we're drawn to someone, it's because we see a shadow of the perfect form we once knew before birth. Love starts with physical attraction, rises to admiration of the soul, and ultimately seeks beauty itself, a higher truth. That's the origin of Platonic love, a connection beyond desire. To love is to let two souls search for truth, together. Non-attachment, Buddhism. In Buddhism, what we usually call love is often just attachment. My partner, my family. These phrases are filled with ownership. True love, however, is compassion like sunlight that shines on everyone, even enemies. To love without clinging. When we accept that all relationships will end, we free ourselves from the pain of attachment. That's where real peace begins. Lack and desire, Jacques Lacan. Lacan believed love stems from our primal sense of lack. As babies, we once felt whole. But after separation, we spend life chasing that lost wholeness. Love is an attempt to fill that void through another person. But here's the twist. What we fall for isn't the real person. It's an illusion, a fantasy shaped by our unconscious desires. That's why the deeper a relationship gets, the more disillusionment can set in. Lacan said, love is giving something you don't have to someone who doesn't have it either. Two incomplete people trying to connect that, to him, is the essence of love. Affirmation of the soul, Nietzsche. Nietzsche challenged Christian love as weak and hypocritical loving out of pity or sacrifice. He called for a stronger love, one that flows from an overflow of life, not lack. Not loving someone because they're broken, but because you admire their strength. Love should not comfort, but challenge. Not lower, but elevate. True love dares both people to become greater. To love like this, you must embrace fate, amor fati, even the pain, even the heartbreak. Real love is not soothing, it's a creative act, like carving a masterpiece. It must be learned, practiced, and earned. The paradox of freedom, Sartre. Sartre saw love as a contradiction. We want the one we love to be free, but only if they freely choose us. You want their heart, but not if it's given out of duty. This is love's paradox, and it brings deep anxiety. Do they really love me, or are they just staying out of obligation? For Sartre, this painful tug-of-war is the true essence of love. Social construction, sociology. Sociologists argue love isn't eternal, it's an invention of its time. In medieval Europe, marriage was a contract. Love? That was for affairs. Romantic love linked to marriage is a recent concept. Now we see new forms, non-marriage, same-sex love, even love with AI. There is no forever love, only love that fits the now. The triangle, Robert Sternberg. Psychologist Sternberg defined love as a triangle: intimacy, emotional connection, passion, physical desire, and commitment, the will to stay. Different combinations make different kinds of love. Just intimacy? Friendship? Just passion? Infatuation? Only commitment? Empty love? Perfect love? All three, balanced. Love's impermanence, the final view. Finally, some believe love doesn't last. All emotions fade. Even love. Divorce rates rise. Relationships shorten. But instead of despair, this view makes love more precious. Like cherry blossoms that bloom briefly. Love is beautiful because it doesn't last forever. That's what makes it real. Let's stick to it together.